Anyway, so this poster, Taylor can think, unless you guys.
I got something. Yeah, there were these. There's this meme that someone posted, and these people.
Did you
These
see?
are Birds of Prey meme.
Yeah, these people were trying to justify. They posted pictures of like how the character should look, and then they posted the characters of like how they look from the poster, and I'm like, okay, this is unjustified because this is like you're taking their most flamboyant, crazy, emphasized photos and comparing it to probably the most badass photos of them from the comics, which is totally wrong. And I feel like you're just bending a poster to your will to back up your point, and I think just calm down, get off your high horse, and just enjoy the movie.
Who were those three characters in the meme, Taylor?
You have Black Mask. You have two other characters which I don't know.
So how would you know that what they even look like at all in most of their comic books if you don't even know their name?
Because they weren't in their comic book form.
Yeah, in those pictures, those three.
Were they?
Yes, they were.
No, in the comic book form they were, but
Yes.
like in the movie form they weren't.
No, they weren't,
comic.
but that's the point. You're making it sound like these are like one-off costumes they wear in the costume. Black Mask, we got a big debate of this in the group chat. Black Mask is always wearing that mask. There's sometimes it's been attached to his face. There's other times where mostly it's just a mask, but that is a synonymous look. Black Canary's look is she has very bleach blonde hair. She has tight leather, and that's why they might change up. But a tight leather outfit. There's fishnets, and the Cassandra Cain is a female. She's a woman in the comic books. They've made her a little girl in the movies. So I hate that because this is the same guy that when I said, in the Halo series they're gonna take Master Chief's helmet off. He's like, no, you can't do that. The helmet has to stay on. You can't see his face. You can't see it. You can't see it. And then he'll say that for an hour, and you'll sit in the corner. So. It's the exact same because I don't think that because I'm on the bandwagon. I can put things aside differently where I love some of the X-Men, but man, do I hate some of those fucking black leather suits they had rocking those movies. But I can still say, X2, I love that movie. Am I disappointed Cyclops doesn't look that way or Jean doesn't look that way or Storm doesn't look the way in the comics? I am. I wish that would be the case, but I can still set that aside. So I'm one of the most excited people for Birds of Prey. I think it's going to be huge, but I'm still disappointed that with Roman, which is Black Mask, Rome Sionis, played by you, and he looks a little bit, he has a white suit, but he doesn't really look like the character. They are doing this because they got a big actor. We're not going to put him in the mask. We don't want him to wear this mask. Same thing with the other characters. So I think it's fair for someone to say expectation versus reality because these are the costumes, especially when you look at something like Endgame, where you got characters in all these costumes that are so close to comic actor or inspired by comics, where you got this where it's just like, and I get it, they're doing a different take, that's fine, but for me it sucks when it's Black Mask's first time. You can do that with the Joker. That's why I don't love the Joker's look in the Joker movie coming up. I don't like the blue and the red, but I like it because it's something different. We've seen all these different versions. If it was the first time, I go with the classic. So that's the thing that sucks. You could say, they are changing it up, but for me I don't like that because we don't get to even see the classic looks of these characters right away. Maybe we'll get to that, but I don't like that thinking because look at Power Rangers. They get the suit at the very end. Oh, yeah, we're going to see them all in Power Rangers too. Guess what? That movie's not happening anymore. I don't like that. Let's give them the suit at the end because you don't know if there's going to be a second one. Go all out, So I think you are just being a judgy, look at these DC people. It's not them in their most, what did you say? Over advertised form or whatever. Flamboyant. Yeah, it's not. That's what they usually look like in the comic books, and they don't look like that in the movies.
I just don't like DC fuckboys with an eye. They're all over the place.
But that's not a fuckboys thing. How is it? Same thing for you. So what happens if they come out and they announce, in Master Chief series, he's not going to wear his helmet at all? Not once. Wouldn't you be a little disappointed as a hardcore Halo fan?
No, because it's in the movie and not the game, so I'd be okay with it.
I feel you changed your argument because there is record proof of you saying otherwise. You said you said he couldn't take the helmet off at all. So if they announce he's not going to wear it once, you would not be disappointed. That's a lie, and Kirkland knows that you're lying.
Back then I was a very different person.
Oh, because it didn't suit your argument. It didn't suit his argument 2 months ago.
We did not have that argument 2 months ago.
I'm sure
this was 2 years ago.
No, not 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It was within this year because they just announced who's starring as Master
Chief.
So don't give me
Within the year of 2019? I don't think it's within 2019.
I think so.
I don't know about that.
Uh-oh.
He's going to pull up the facts. Oh.
But yeah, I just think you are just shitting on people that are disappointed that they're not getting their comic book look.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm turning into a DC fuckboy. I don't know. Yikes!
What do you think?
What
do you think about the poster, Kirkland? You can weigh in on this debate of costume, non-costume. What do you think?
Okay. Well, first of all, I'll start with my
or not, or tell us about T2. Fuck you. April 17th of 2017, Master Chief gets cast.
2017
or 2019, sorry. Boom, and that's how it started. Because I said, "Oh, they got an actor. You know they're gonna show his face." You're like, "No, they can't do that."
Can you confirm that I said that in that cast?
At some point, I will find a recording because I know we talked about it. Because I know I was on the side of saying, because I say I get why he's not gonna wear the mask the whole movie, but I can still say I'm disappointed, especially because the mask he's supposed to be getting is just like a forehead eye mask. It's like, just give him the whole fucking mask. And I don't want the last scene of the movie to be like, now it's playtime, and he puts on the mask. It's
now
like,
it's playtime.
No, it's like, just give him the mask. Who cares if he's wearing a mask at some point in this movie and it's not the full mask? What's the fucking point? I'd either say no mask at all or give him the mask. And I know some people have said like he might get disfigured. I don't care. Give him the mask. Why does he have just an eye slit mask? Let him wear the full mask. It's such a fanboy thing, but we're in 2019. That's lame. I'm still super excited for the movie, but God.
That's a good rant.
Oh my God.
That was like top-notch rant. So yeah, the poster looks good. Just weighing in on the argument of like OG costume versus like, I don't know, if it's in a new movie and you have an A-list actor that you kind of want to see his face on. I understand both sides of the argument, especially if you, I'll just give you the term fanboy. Like if you've been following like the comics and you've grown to love that character, then you're finally going to see him in a movie. And yeah, I understand if you're a little bit disappointed, but I also understand from like a movie maker point of view. It's like, we got to show them like Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a good looking guy. I want to see like the way he can act with his face and stuff. It's just like, for me, I'm not too fazed by it because I'm not too attached to that character. But I do understand some people may be frustrated with it. I totally agree with you though. I like if they do the mask, not be like, let's make it a small mask so we can still see his face.
Yeah, that's where I'm fine to me in the middle. If they say, you know what, for 75% of this movie, he's going to have his mask off so we can see Kylo Ren style. That's fine. But anytime if he has action scenes and he has a mask on, why not go full on with the mask?
So is it confirmed that we like he only has like a small
There's
mask?
set photos of him wearing a like eye slit mask. Yeah. And then because there's like a car chase and some people have theorized maybe there's a car accident or something. He gets disfigured and that's why he wears like a full mask. But like I said, I feel like that's an ending movie thing. And I just don't know when we see this character next because DC's just such a fucking mess right now. So I'm definitely biased because Black Mask is one of my all-time favorite Batman villains. So it's just like if this film, especially let's say doesn't do well, let's say it's reviewed negatively and it bombs, it's like, damn, we didn't even get the look, you know? Like, yeah. I'm concerned.
I was gonna, before I just now found out that there's set footage of him wearing the other mask, I was gonna say maybe like they just do like a nod to like the full mask, like he kind of has it, maybe wears it for a little bit and then not, but I don't know. I can't weigh in too much of that.
Yeah.
But overall, I like the look of the poster. I think it's just kind of like there's definitely the people. I don't know if you're in that category where you're just super hyped for this movie. You've been waiting for it for a long time. Like I'm definitely not in that category. But seeing a poster like this, it's more of just like, oh yeah, that's coming out. I'm excited to see it when it does come out because I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just like it's up there with one of like the best castings that there is. So I'm always excited for that, and then just some of the other people that are cast in there, I'm excited for that. You know, we got John Cena in there. So, oh no, sorry, that's Suicide Squad. My bad. I'm crossing over the two, but yeah, no, I'm also just excited to see what the hell this movie is because I don't really know what the full plot point is. I haven't like dove fully into that, but yeah. What's the release date again? Sorry.
February.
Okay.
So it's the first comic movie of 2020.
2020.
So yeah, I'm excited just because it just looks something new and different. That teaser, like there's rumors Harley Quinn might be breaking the fourth wall in this movie, which I think could be interesting.
That teaser, was that like the animated one, or is that something different?
No, that's it. She's getting a TV show in DC Universe. The teaser, because you didn't see it because it chapter 1. Unless did you watch it on Facebook? I'm not sure, but
I don't think so.
And it chapter 2, they do this teaser where they make it look like it's the opening of it, and there's the red balloons, and then Harley Quinn breaks them and says like enough fucking clowns, and it's just like
that's funny.
They use a bunch of like they use some like techno music and stuff like that. It's Off With Their Heads, that track and stuff like that, and it's just really stylized. And I recall because we watched the Facebook like numbers and stuff like that, trying to promote the brand. And I think that's the most women I've seen ever like any of our posts was that trailer. And I just think with that community and with that demographic, it's going to be huge. I'm thinking it like, I'm not thinking like huge when I talk about Joker, how it's going to change comic books. I think like Guardians, where it was like a breakout hit. You know, even Squad was big, and I think this is going to be it. I think it's going to make like a lot of dudes mad because some people like, I'm not the guy who has a problem with Ewan McGregor wearing eyeliner and being all flamboyant. That's not my thing. I want him to stay true to the character, and I want some certain looks. But I think there's going to be a lot of dude bros that are like not
Dude bros.
Oh, 100%. The Xbox Call of Duty people. No offense to that field. Some of you are good out there, but just those people that got like Cheeto dust all over their Xbox controllers, they're just already. I've seen just like, who even cares about this movie? It's like there's clearly going to be lots of people that care about this movie. Harley Quinn is worn every fucking year since Suicide Squad as a Halloween costume. It's a good director, so it's just like I think there's a lot of people, whether it's a female-driven thing or because it feels like it's because the rumors are Black Mask is going to be gay in this movie. He's not gay in the comic book, so I feel like there's a lot of people that if you're not really, I don't know if it's phrase it, not a fan, or you don't really help out the LGBTQ community. I feel like it's that type of crew where it's just like, forced diversity,
Not
Captain
open
Marvel, So
yeah, I feel like that's kind of like, I mean, it's another conversation, just like the vocal minority though.
Yeah, 100%.
So.
Yeah.
To all you dude bros out there that are like our Facebook page,
that's what I'm gonna change my name to, dude bro.
Just stay clear of this topic because if you start talking trash, Travis will definitely love to just string you along and just fuck you over.
Yeah, and then Dylan will be like, "You shouldn't be so hard on them. You should." I don't appreciate you being mad at those fans. I don't know.